Howdy, howdy, everyone. Wasn't that a trip?
Well, thinking back on it, the events of Danganronpa 1 seem positively normal, and the characters seem positively plain.
We were not adequately prepared for what awaited us in this game.
That is a good way to put it. Now, we didn't really get to see the names, and we're not even sure that the characters' names were real.
Right.
From the mini opening. That can't be the real opening that we just saw at the end of the last one. But having said that, so what? Have Makoto and Byakuya cryogenically digitized themselves into a video game? And I mean, what? Are they playing some kind of a dating sim? Or, I mean, doesn't it kind of seem something like that?
I'll take any excuse to get away from Toko.
Is that why Byakuya got fat? Or is it just what, you know, the custom changes he made to his character model? We have no idea, really.
He has to be as unattractive looking as possible. It was for his own survival.
And there are even characters who haven't talked yet. Anyway, I'm hoping we actually get real introductions. Please bear with us as we ease into the voices, but we want to say again, oh yeah, thanks guys.
Oh yeah.
Thanks
man.
guys.
Man, that was so good.
Hey, can you hear me?
Huh, this is the same as how we started.
Yeah. Maybe I was like recollecting up to this point.
You seem pretty out of it. To be honest, I'm also... No, everyone else feels the same too.
Nagito, I guess, was what his name was, according to the...
I didn't see it. There was just so much on screen.
Well, I mean, who knows which name that was, too. Given name, family name, I don't know. But I think that was the name that was in the pseudo opening, the Usami opening. Look, there's no way it's just Usami, right?
Right. No, of course not.
Since we suddenly got put in this weird situation.
That is a delicate way of saying it.
He's got some experience, maybe, I think, I don't know. Or the world has been reset, or blah, blah. Who the heck knows?
Hey, are you listening?
We are.
So, Hajime.
Hey.
We don't know anything about any of these people, or even their names. We have to get the introduction here, right?
At least for him.
Hey, are you sure you're okay?
I'm feeling fine, person.
And Hajime seems much different. He's in a different situation than everybody else. Not only did he say that, we just thought he was talking about in terms of the ultimate, which we hadn't even thought about any of the ultimates.
We were so busy just...
kind of marveling at the character designs. Which
yeah.
I really like them. I really like them. They're really good, but... Like, what's he gonna be? The ultimate somebody else?
The ultimate red herring.
The ultimate red herring, yes!
Leave me alone.
But anyway, Hajime seems to have a different memory than the others. He seems to remember the digitally stuff. Maybe he's the one who's something like a fake and everyone else is real?
Yeah,
But remember, we the players have been given Makoto and Byakuya? So we have to be thinking there's something funny going on.
Oh, yeah. And plus, like, the classroom opening up and they're already there. I mean, that's
Hope's Peak one-upped itself in terms of ridiculousness.
That's true.
Or not Hope's Peak. Pandora's Island.
Peak?
I like Pandora's Island way better than Nope's Peak.
Leave me alone.
There's no way I can leave someone alone when they look that pale, assuming I'm the one delivering this line, but there's no one else around. Right?
We haven't established names yet, so I assume it's you. It's like actually the seagull.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just really glad you're the guy who's gonna say huh a whole lot. It's a real weight off my shoulders.
White sandy beach, crystal blue ocean, the sun's rays beaming down on me.
Look at that ocean, it looks like a cartoon!
Everything does. This soft tropical wind brushing my skin. Hope I brought some suntan lotion. I definitely don't know what's going on. I was supposed to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Why did this...
whatever it is.
Am I here at a place like this? That rabbit thing said we're on a tropical island.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right.
I have no idea what's going on. Like, in any sense of the word, who the hell are you?
I'm pretty sure I have more of an idea of what's going on than you, but... I mean, I'm not gonna tell you.
That's the only thing I can say with absolute certainty.
Funnily enough, me too. Welcome to Dangan Island. I will give you a tutorial.
Yay!
With the left stick, you can maneuver the reticle on the screen.
You don't say.
Not that there has been a reticle henceforth for you to maneuver with the left stick. If the reticle responds, press the A button. You can then examine that person or object. Did you know these things? Scandalous and radical, I know!
What is this voice inside my head?
Also, you can shift your point of view with the right stick. If only it was so easy for us as human beings to shift our points of view with our own right sticks. I don't have a right stick. Plus, if you press the...
I guess that's square?
button, you can use a mysterious power to see everything you can examine.
If you press the box button.
The world sure has become super convenient if you're able to do all of this from the get-go. Not that you can save the game or anything like that yet, or even adjust the in-game options. Now then, please search this beach thoroughly and progress the story.
I have a voice in my head? Huh. It's like a little plus sign.
Oh, you can press the button.
The crystal clear shining blue sea. It's perfect for a tropical island. Just what's going on here? I never wanted anything like this at all.
Well,
Found Monokuma coin.
we don't always get what we ask for or what we want. In fact, we scarcely do.
I like how this isn't really hooked up to anything.
Hey, you gonna talk to me?
In a second. Is that a camera?
It says, Mad Owam.
It's Monocam backwards, David. It's because I'm looking at it from a weird angle.
I guess you're... No, it's written backwards.
Or it's written... Yeah, I guess you're right. A surveillance camera?
That's a weird angle you're looking at it from then. Like with your mirror eyes.
Are we being monitored or something?
That's not it.
I wouldn't say we're being monitored. I think we're just being watched for our safety.
Uh-huh. I trust you, buddy.
Well, it's a waste of time to think about it. Best not to worry.
You only need to worry about the important things.
Do you understand that, Bittersweet Gamer? It is a waste of time to worry about it and think about it. Please, this time around, heed my warning.
What's with this guy? How can he be so calm in a situation like this?
It's experience, plus I'm used to breaking the fourth wall quite liberally.
Maybe he's just a chill guy.
No, that's really not it. See if you can, examine the seagull.
Oh no, I just got the coconut tree. I guess it makes sense for there to be palm trees on a tropical island. Why am I on a tropical island? That's a mighty fine palm tree. But now's not the time for me to be impressed by it.
Very well, Monitor, but don't think we're going to be examining all of you this time around. Though you know what we need to do?
What?
That we didn't do last time because we are fools.
What didn't we
were
do?
fools. We
What
didn't
did-
pay attention to the places that didn't have them. We can't
That's
be
true.
fooled by that this time.
Why is there a monitor in a place like this?
Well, for the killing game, of course.
The screen is blank. What is this being used for? It's not connected to anything! So many inconsistencies!
So, how are you feeling? Are you calmed down now?
No, I'm even more confused!
I understand your confusion after everything that's happened, but why don't we start with an introduction?
Yes, I agree with that!
Earlier, you guys were sort of complaining that we hadn't had one yet, right?
Introduction?
I'm Nagito Komaeda. Nice to meet you.
Nagito Komaeda, huh? Okay, so, the Nagito Naegi is something.
Yeah.
And Makoto Naegi, Komaeda, huh?
Yeah.
Komaeda. He is the ultimate lucky student! Well, is there any doubt? Not that there should have been.
Right?
Along with my introduction, you probably saw this weird graphic, huh? Well, I guess I'll also tell you about my talent so you know why Hope's Peak Academy chose me. Well, even if I tell you, in my case, it's a pretty disappointing talent.
A disappointing talent? What do you mean?
I'm lucky.
You know, this also means that Hajime can't be the ultimate lucky student. He can't be in the same boat.
That's true.
Also, does that mean that Makoto is... Nagito Komaeda, whatever you want to call him, is the ultimate hope?
Maybe not right now. Maybe it's like the ultimate despair. Like separate from your ultimate title. What are you talking about?
That's not it.
It's not a joke or anything. That's my actual talent. It's more useful than it sounds, and it's much worse than it sounds, too. I'm the ultimate lucky student. At least, that's what I'm called, anyway.
Ultimate lucky student? Can't help but notice that you've been shanghaied here, too, buddy.
You're right.
Now that I think about something...
Uh-huh.
Doesn't he look older?
He does.
Is it possible that he and Byakuya came back?
Like, on purpose? To
Yeah.
try and thwart the ultimate despair?
If the ultimate despair is still interested in Hope's Peak, which there's... How the heck are we supposed to know?
Right.
I mean, they cared about it a lot before, and Monokuma got back up at the end of the first game.
That's true.
So maybe they came back.
That's true. Also, that has sort of happened in other games as well.
Yeah.
And, well, I better not say anything about Battle Royale in case anyone wants to read it, but...
Yeah. Well, through a countrywide lottery, apparently only one ordinary student is selected at random to attend Hope's Peak Academy as the ultimate lucky student. And that lucky winner just so happened to be me.
Chosen by a lottery? Is that really okay?
Plus, since so much time has passed, and now I look basically normal, you totally can't tell that I'm no longer a high school student and am called a freshman. I was really short a few years ago.
I mean, is luck even a real talent in the first place?
Don't ask me, but apparently so.
How strange.
I'm not the one who wrote up my character sheet.
What happened?
Your face looks troubled.
Oh no, I'm not troubled or anything.
Oh, that's good. I
You
believe
smarmy
you.
little...
I take that at face value. No, it's fine. I have mixed feelings about this too. I never thought an average, talentless high school student like me would ever enter Hope's Peak Academy.
What an interesting expression he has.
At first, I declined. I told them I didn't deserve it. But they told me they really wanted me to attend. Apparently, this so-called luck of mine is a talent that even the school doesn't fully understand. How'd they identify it in the first place? How the hell am I supposed to know?
Random lottery.
To research it, the school picks the ultimate lucky student every year through an annual lottery.
Okay, it's very possible that he is just a Makoto look-alike, or like a similar Makoto. Maybe every ultimate lucky student just happens to have similar traits.
What, you're saying you have to wear a similar hoodie?
Look, I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt, okay?
Well, what if he got picked twice? If he's really the ultimate lucky student.
That's true.
Maybe not. Maybe it's like you said, the ultimate red herring. I'm kind of inclined to believe that's the case. We're probably going to be wondering if Nagito is Makoto forever.
Yeah.
Mr. Komaeda.
I don't even think the end of the game is going to give us closure.
Well, maybe. We don't know. Hope's Peak Academy is amazing if they can actually research something as vague as luck. Well, thanks to that luck, a guy like me was able to attend Hope's Peak Academy, so for that I'm grateful. But on the other hand, I feel a little out of place here.
That pose is just kind of
Throws you
sinister.
off, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's why I'm thinking every time he has that, it's like there's just this double meaning to everything he's saying, right?
Like he's thinking back to the first one.
Sorry. I have a bad habit of viewing most things through a pessimistic lens because when I was younger, I viewed everything through a blindly optimistic, super naive lens.
Oh.
And by watching the death of many of my friends, I,
Excuse me?
shall we say, overcame that hurdle.
And went in the complete opposite direction.
And there was that typo near the end of the game about me being the ultimate despair, too. Then I became the ultimate hope. I mean,
That was a typo, right? Right?
It's just some things to think about. Maybe that too was ultimate luck. Yeah, anyway, I guess that's it for my introduction. Oh god, I hope you don't suspect me as being the ultimate despair member here. Because boy, wouldn't that be a lot of despair? Especially if you really were...
Oh, that's true!
If you really were Makoto.
Oh man, I like the graphic. Looks like a computer glitch on his jacket.
Yeah, no, it's nice, it's nice.
Nagito, he sits in a cloud and throws out spinies.
Try this again, Billy!
Nagito Komaeda, huh? He doesn't seem like the most reliable guy, but he doesn't strike me as a bad person either.
Hey,
Now then, it's your turn, Mr. Ultimate Cryogenically Digitized Person.
Yeah, I'm Hajime Hinata.
Well then, let me ask you a question. Why didn't you tell me earlier? Mr. Hajime Hinata, what is your ultimate talent?
I'm the ultimate liar. I don't have a talent.
The ultimate talentless student?
The ultimate talentless student. I forgot. Does anyone believe me? I opened my mouth, but the words would not form. I felt my thoughts stalling in my head. Maybe the memory loss.
I don't know. I'm thinking this is something he doesn't want to talk about. Maybe it is memory loss, but whatever it is, despite your ill-conceived gags, this is really serious.
Yeah. As if I opened a book expecting to find words, and instead found blank pages.
Or it really is the memory loss. So he remembers something the other students don't, or he came to the school for a different reason than the other students.
Yeah.
But, well, no, they've got to have the memory loss because they don't remember why they got here.
Yeah.
For the school trip, so...
It was that kind of uncomfortable feeling.
And, like Junko said last time, how do we get rid of your memories? Who knows?
The memory I was trying to recall had completely vanished from my mind. Huh? Without realizing it, my body began to shudder as waves of discomfort began pounding against me.
what happened?
Hajime, what happened?
It's nothing. I guess I'm still pretty confused about all this. I'm having trouble remembering some things.
Oh, you're having trouble remembering some things, huh?
Oh, so much is being conveyed with that expression.
I'm really sorry to hear that, man. I understand how your memory might be confused after suddenly getting into a situation like this. I'm sure you'll remember soon once you've settled down. So I don't think you need to worry about it all that much.
You're right.
Yep.
Then, I guess we're done with our introductions for now.
Well, what do you mean for now? Are we going to introduce ourselves again later?
So I gotta say, after all the griping I did about Makoto in the first game, if this really is him, this is good. He's automatically my favorite character. And then that makes you retroactively like him more in other things. So thumbs up for me. Even though I don't know what's going on. Even though I don't know what's going on about this school trip or anything. I'm being extremely specific, thus I'm not lying at all, I promise. I hope we can get along.
Hey, did something just beep?
Yeah, you got the Ultimate Hope fragment in your item inventory, and Ultimate Hope came from me. Isn't that weird?
What a weird sound. What are you talking about?
Why do you have a menu, dude? You're so weird.
I hastily stuck my hand into my pocket. That's right, that strange mechanical sound just now definitely came from the inside of my pocket.
You know what I remember? Something we were randomly talking about a few days ago.
Yeah?
Hunter x Hunter's Greed Island story arc.
Oh, why'd you have to bring that up?
Well, because characters possibly are playing a video game on an island out in the middle of nowhere where nobody knows what's actually going on.
All right, yeah, I see what you're saying. What the hell is this?
Oh, it's an e-handbook. It's got Usami on it this time, huh? I mean...
It's like a PDA or a smartphone.
Those are really hard to break, too, man.
How do you know that? Why is something like this inside my pocket? Man, this is the worst place for e-handbooks.
Apparently not. They're very sturdy, right?
No, the heat.
But, I mean, it took like a sauna heat.
Yeah, but we're on a tropic island.
What do you think it is, 197 degrees Fahrenheit
I
outside?
suppose. I just don't know.
Are you okay?
Usami was passing them out earlier, remember?
What? Did she put it in my pocket after I passed out?
Oh, right. You seemed pretty out of it when that was going on.
Now that you mention it, I think I kind of remember, but what is it? It's an e-handbook.
We can finally save the game!
What the? Did she just emerge from the sand?
Oh, don't worry about that part too much, Hajime. You'll get used to it.
Where'd you come from? Oh, did I startle you? I'm terribly sorry. I know how to apologize like a good girl. You know, her friendliness is really off-putting. Anyway, don't you think it's cool? That handbook is absolutely vital for this school trip, so make sure you don't lose it. This device is that important?
Yeah, it is. I can vouch for that.
I've asked everyone to use their e-handbook to gather all of the hope fragments.
What the
so
heck?
I can destroy hope in the world permanently. I mean, hope fragments?
What on earth?
On this island, you'll obtain hope fragments as you get along with your classmates.
So our goal is to obtain the hope fragments
From each other?
Yeah, build bonds to obtain fragments of hope to do something?
Yeah! As your relationship with everyone improves, you'll be able to gather more and more hope fragments. Gather hope fragments so that the flower of hope achieves its full bloom. Truly, that is the main purpose of this school trip. Love, love. Hey!
I do not have a real grasp on what is going on here. We'll be getting to really digging into what we're thinking and what our impressions are more once the introduction.
Once we have enough to do something with?
Yeah, though I think we've given enough.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Again, the digitization stuff is so...
I know!
It comes on so strong. And when you think about, like, how the school mode started in Danganronpa, you know, we were told we shouldn't mess with it until because a character from Danganronpa 2 shows up. So, like, once we started Danganronpa 2, then we can play school mode. It had that same type of graphic, right? Well, that was made after Danganronpa 2. So, you know, it's like, is there something to that?
There might be.
And again, it's being shoved so hard in our faces that can't be the plot twist. You know
Or maybe it's a double bluff.
Well, I guess
to get us to think it's not the plot twist because it's so obvious, and then it's just like, no, you were correct all along.
Well, it's like, it would be like, yes, you were right, of course, just like all the clues were pointing you to. Obviously, since the very beginning of the game, this was a digital simulation. However, the actual part of Hope's Peak has nothing to do with any of that, and you guys are all trapped there.
Yeah.
Or it's because you're time travelers from planet Zeta. Or, I mean, what I'm saying is, they'll use the you thought it was something obvious to drop something freaking out of left field and huge on us.
Probably.
That's what I'm expecting so far.
She's gone. A stuffed animal that moves, talks, and also appears wherever and whenever she wants. Regardless of who's actually controlling it, it still doesn't make any sense. And what was all that about hope fragments?
I also like how he immediately jumped to Usami being controlled.
Yeah. What's her deal? It's like we're in a game or something.
Yeah, I know, Hajime. It comes on real strong, doesn't it? Well, if this feels like a game, I'm gonna tell you that is rather comforting. That means we aren't gonna be in danger right away.
Why do you say right away? You're probably right, but...
Is maybe only a little bit of the game gonna be on the island?
Yeah, like
and then
maybe
there were
just
all
the prologue.
And then there were all the battle royale comparisons we made in the last game, and now we're on a deserted island.
Yeah.
Yeah. More importantly, you don't know anything about the other students yet, right?
That is correct, sir.
On account of you having lost your memory.
What?
Oh, and I think it's best if you at least introduce yourself to them.
Oh boy, that's also true, but where did everyone go?
Maybe they're exploring the island as well?
Exploring the island?
Do you want me to tag along with you, kind of like your assistant? I probably have things off in a place nobody knows about to search for and investigate without telling anybody anything about it. I learned from the best. As long as we're expected to live on this island, we should learn as much as we can about it. For example, what's this island's name? Pandora? Nope.
Nope.
Is there a way to escape? What about food and living arrangements? After the last experience that I promise I never had, I've learned to think a lot about these types of specifics and confront them head on instead of pretend they shouldn't matter. Byakuya says the same thing.
You know Byakuya?
Oh yeah, see what happened with poor Byakuya, Pure Byakuya?
Pure Byakuya.
What happened with poor Byakuya is he knew we were coming to a desert island. I shouldn't be saying this, I know. And so he decided to store up food in case we couldn't find any. I figured there's no way that they would let us die here in a video game, but... Well, you know Byakuya, he gets this idea in his head...
And then he refuses to budge.
Until he's finally proven wrong, and before you know it, that's how it turned out. All I could say when I saw him was, huh? Anyway.
It was very comforting.
Anyway, why don't we finish introducing ourselves to the others and explore the island at the same time?
That sounds way too much normal, like making sense. That sentence almost made sense.
He is gonna come along, huh?
Yeah.
I pretty much went around and introduced myself to everyone already, but I'll tag along with you because I need to monitor you to make sure you're not the person that I'm looking for.
Huh? So now he's decided to come with me.
Hey, at the beginning of the last game, somebody really friendly decided to come with me. Then she tried to kill me.
Well, I guess that's helpful for me. I know I'd worry if I was left on my own.
All right.
Well, shall we get going then?
Yes?
Sorry.
But is this really okay? To feel so relaxed in such a strange situation? Perhaps it's the tropical climate. Or is it that, what's her name, Usami's fault?
How dare you make me relaxed? What is it, Hajime? Let's get going.
I'm too busy being suspicious of everything around me.
Good call, good call.
Right, got it. At any rate, if this is a nightmare, I have no idea if it's even started yet.
Dream reference number 3. We didn't miss one, did we?
I don't think so. Sheesh, what kind of nightmare is that?
Dream reference number 4.
Well, now you're just trying too hard, voice in my head.
Sorry. Now we can use the handbook. You can use it to check various information throughout the game. You can open the handbook with the X button. It's super easy. It includes the guidelines of the school trip and the report card, which documents everybody's information. There are various features inside the handbook.
Like saving.
You can also save and load your game inside the handbook. Please check out the system page as well for when you need to adjust the sound effects and voice volume. But wait, there's more! You can also view the transcript with the back button or whatever it's called on that controller. That's all there is about the handbook. I strongly recommend you play around with it yourself. And remember, don't leave it in extremely hot and humid environments. Now then, please go forth and look for everyone else. All right, you can just leave this place by hitting the B button.
Okay, well, first of all...
Ha ha!
Jabberwock Island!
Jabberwock, is it? Do we have any information in the report card?
Well, I'm sure we've got some... Oh, I see.
So that's how it works. 5'9", 143 pounds. I don't remember Makoto's blood type or birthday, but we can take a look about that. Likes pretty things, dislikes noisy places.
I like Kusamochi and dislike Sakura Mochi.
He dislikes Sakura Mochi? What the hell?
Oh, I don't even know what it is. I mean, mochi's kind of a sweet thing, right?
Well, mochi is actually like this particular type of dough, and there's usually sweet stuff in it. And it's like a New Year's tradition if I'm thinking of the right stuff, which I'm sure I am. I actually really like it, but I don't know what kusamochi is. Okay, so we're gonna leave the report card alone for now. I think. I don't want to accidentally find things out. What do we got? What do we got?
Extreme violence is prohibited on this island. Please live peaceful and relaxing lives with your fellow students.
So only extreme violence is prohibited.
Be considerate of each other and work together to obtain hope fragments. Littering is not allowed. Let us coexist with this island's bountiful nature in mutual prosperity.
So before it was the happy communal student life, and now it's mutual prosperity.
The lead teacher cannot directly interfere with the students. An exception to this rule is made if any student violates a rule.
Okay, now, Usami is what she called herself, the lead teacher.
Yeah, not the headmaster.
Yeah. Monokuma always called himself the headmaster.
Yeah, so that's all the rules.
So if a student violates a rule, then Usami can or maybe not can, that part might be wrong, but either can or will directly interfere.
Yeah.
But what does directly interfere mean?
I'm not sure.
I mean,
the unknown implications are kind of terrifying.
From the opening menu, she carried them away, but that's just the opening screen.
Yeah, it's just the opening menu.
Or title screen.
Yeah. What?
And... really?
Okay.
Hope meter, despair meter.
And 100 steps it will grow. I have a freaking Tamagotchi.
Guys, do we have to do this? Do we have to? Oh, there's pretty princess pink puggle poo or whatever. And there's a toilet.
Okay.
Note the transcript description is also consistent or different with from the last game to be consistent with our new rules on the e-handbook.
Yeah.
To prevent any danger instead of prevent any tampering or something like that.
Yeah, that's really interesting. No, I'm going to talk to Nagito.
Boy, oi, 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 oi. That was really weird. I think everyone else is exploring the island. Didn't we already get this piece of text? Well, as long as we're expected to live on this island, we should at least try to learn about it. While we're exploring the island, why don't we also finish introducing ourselves to everyone? You gonna make me say this again, Hajime?
Yeah, you're right. I like the way you talk. Whoop.
Hey.
What does that mean? Oh, yeah. About exploring the island, let me tell you about how to open up a map and do quick travel and stuff. It appears a map of this island's been installed into this e-handbook. If you use this, you should be able to find everyone easily.
Actually,
To be honest, before I arrived at school, I did some research about everyone on the internet.
Of course you did,
I was
buddy.
really happy to find out the internet still existed. I didn't think it'd be destroyed, though.
What?
God, I say too much. My lips, they're too loose. I haven't learned everything about everyone. So I guess the others are back at base providing logistical support.
I guess? I don't know.
I haven't learned everything about everyone, but I'm pretty sure I can give you some helpful info.
Wait, you can research stuff like that on the internet? What have I been living, under a rock or something?
You don't know. This school is so popular, there are message boards online dedicated to talking about its students.
That must be part of his memory that was taken, because surely he would know that if he was so...
Hajime
coming here.
Hajime is like the ultimate Hope's Peak fanboy.
Yeah.
Or something?
Then was I also?
I don't recall seeing your name there. I probably overlooked it. I mean, I didn't show up on it either. No, it's not your fault if you really can't remember.
Why do you say that?
It sure is weird that it seems to be different from everybody else, though, huh?
I'm sure my name was mentioned on there.
Really?
It's not a mistake I was accepted into Hope's Peak Academy. Was he accepted into Hope's Peak Academy, or did he just walk up near the door and get sucked in by mistake?
Oh my gosh!
Like, he's just such a fanboy that he was there, like, staring at it longingly and then got nabbed?
Maybe? Well, he says it's not a mistake. Anyway, I'll help out too, so why don't we begin making your introductions? For God's sake, if we just hurry up and get those introductions made, we'd be able to have more than 2 or 3 of them before this episode ends.
Okay, you're right. Jeez. So first I need to introduce
Yes, you need to introduce yourself!
Then...
Oh, I should apologize.
Aha!
There was something I forgot to tell you. What you really need to do is introduce yourself. If you look at the map in your e-handbook, you will be able to see where everyone is. Why am I... Who would expect them to give all this information without having played the first game? Is this a series you can jump into in the second game? I guess it is.
I guess?
Anyway, yes, fast travel. Yes, we know that. It's super convenient to be a walk drunk. First Island. Level 1. So,
yeah.
There's an anime series, Machine Eiyuden Wataru. It hasn't come out in the US, it never would.
Uh-huh.
It was like right at the end of the 80s, like 89. Anyway, the characters actually are traveling through this mountain, but it actually has level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. There's 7 levels, and each level has an end boss, and they're called a boss.
Nice.
And I don't know, it just kind of makes me think of that. The series was immensely popular when it aired. First Island. Well, and we've got to run around so we can grow the Tamagotchi. Okay, you know what you have to do, right?
What do I have to do?
You have to start and stop really fast.
Pew, 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 pew.
Okay, what are you doing, by the way?
Oh, sorry, I was enjoying running around. I'm so sorry.
That seems good. It's like a track. You just keep moving in one direction.
In! And they're lit up like that. That's how you can tell who's where.
Rocket Punch Market, huh?
There's 5 islands!
Oh, I see. And can you leave the island? No, but after we get all the hope fragments...
Well, there's a central island. I can go to the central island through this bridge.
You can?
Well, I don't know if it'll let me go through, but...
So after you've... So what it is I guess once we get enough hope fragments, then we move on to the next level?
I guess so.
Hajime, it looks like if we go across this bridge, we can reach another island not far from here.
Is it safe?
Well, we're not supposed to go there yet. Well, that's what we're going there to find out, right?
If it's not safe when we get there, then what will you do?
What do you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn around and run!
I can go to the central island.
Wow, and it's still level 1, huh? Well, take a look at the map.
The level's blinking.
Jabberwock Park.
I can't move anywhere else.
Well, that's because that's the only thing that's here at present.
I feel like we should go here last.
It's up to you, man. You got the...
Yeah, I can only go from...
You should run back so we can raise our pet.
First stop, ranch.
How'd that go?
Ranch with those really realistic looking cows.
Now say Ruffles.
Usami Corral.
Now say Ruffles have ridges.
Ruffles have ridges.
Very good. Can you believe this guy and his darn R rolling?
Ladies.
Oh, my. This looks like a ranch. Hey, how many chickens are there?
Though there aren't many animals around. Aw, you found it out. You again! Seriously! Where do you keep appearing from? I will drive this point home until you clonk me over the head and make me forget.
I'm telling you, you really need to ignore that part, Hajime.
I can show up anywhere, anytime. The system allows me to appear anywhere on the island.
Oh, the system. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
It's all thanks to this handy-dandy magic stick.
The system! The system!
I know! Magic stick, huh? Is she talking about that toy she
This
told me?
is really making me think that what happened in Danganronpa 1 is the real world, and we're gonna go back to the real world at the end of this game. Because this is like a digital world.
Yeah.
Right?
Still, I'm quite troubled. A ranch without any moo cows is like a soccer team without any balls. Oh dear me.
You might want to rephrase that. Oh, God.
Just leave it to me and my handy-dandy magic stick.
Magic
Yay!
stick, balls, and moo cows. Bibbity bobbity bibbity bobbity bobbity bibbity bibbity bibbity.
I like that. You're candy now!
Is the candy good at fighting?
What?
Can she put an M on anybody's forehead?
A huge success! Yay! What was all that just now? I think I'm seriously freaking out, man. A chicken changed into a cow?
Not it.
Nah, it's probably some sort of trick or illusion.
Mr. Satan?
I bet it was set up before we got here. God, what's up with you guys and the references? She was probably trying to make us happy, but I guess it had the opposite effect on you, Hajime.
How are you so calm? A trick? An illusion? Well, if you think rationally, it makes sense. A chicken can't just change into a cow. Messing with living things like that is just not cool, you know?
Speaking of realistic-looking cows, doesn't it look kind of robotic?
Let's just get this out of the way. Even if we're being monitored for our own safety, we're still being watched all the time. It's not really a good feeling.
Yes, no one likes Big Brother. I guess the Class 79 or whatever is probably going to be real used to Big Brother.
Yeah!
78 sure was.
Just as I thought, a blank screen.
There aren't even any tokens.
It doesn't look like a normal television. Seriously, what the heck is that? Okay. Based on appearances, it looks like just a regular run-of-the-mill cow. Sounds like a cow. Tastes like a cow. Why did I do that? What kind of trick is changing a chicken into a cow anyway?
That is not a normal looking cow because of axes of movement and its excessive two-dimensionalness.
A tropical bird. That's what I should call it, right? I have no idea what's going on anymore.
So A, it's a toucan, and B, I want Fruit Loops.
Follow your nose! Usami Corral, huh? I guess it's a ranch. How can that rabbit own a ranch in the first place?
That's what you're worried about! That's the thing you're focused on, is how does a rabbit own a ranch on a tropical island with a volcano in the background, and...
Priorities. Well, I shouldn't think too hard about it anyway.
Yeah. Hi, are you 7?
What's this kid doing? She's sitting down and she keeps pressing her finger onto the floor with all her strength.
Huh.
Are you okay? I haven't introduced myself, right? My name is Hajime Hinata.
Hiyoko Sayonji. Hiyoko means a chick.
Ha!
Traditional dancer, okay!
Not what I was expecting! She hasn't stopped pressing her finger onto the floor. Seriously, what's she doing?
Well, that explains the kimono.
And her appearance and voice are so young. I can't believe she's actually a high school
Maybe
student.
she's really smart and just blew through a whole bunch of grades.
Maybe.
Or she just, just happens to look really young for her age, because that totally happens.
Yeah.
Hiyoko's talent has made her known as the ultimate traditional dancer. As a rookie, the Japanese dance industry expects a lot from her. She's already performed overseas many times.
I like how I'm not talking to her.
It seems her performances are popular among young audiences, which is really rare in the Japanese dance industry. And as for why you're not talking to her, look at her. She's just playing stick the finger into the dirt and be amazed that it's spongy.
That's a fair point.
I mean, what are you guys going to talk about? Well, then again, her fans are mostly men.
We're not going to dwell on this fact too much.
Well, they're young men.
That's true. It's probably because she looks so young. Her fans probably all have the same niche or something.
Yeah, moe.
Right. Hey, what exactly are you doing? I'm squishing. Squishing what?
Ah!
Mr. Ant, of course. I'm squishing lots of Mr. Ant.
That is pure and unadulterated evil on her face! What is that?
So you know in the beginning of Danganronpa when I thought that Chihiro was like too innocent, like he was
I kept thinking
evil?
that Chihiro was like, no, I don't agree with you about Chihiro being a psychopath, and you were
People
like,
like this are why.
Yeah, but this is what you thought. Yes.
Come again? If you squish their tummies just right, it makes this awesome sound.
Hey, you!
Want to do it together? Hell no! Okay. You You wuss. Excuse me? This kid, her attitude, doesn't match her appearance at all.
The ultimate horrible deceptive person. What the heck is... Oh my god! Basically thinking about the last game where the person who displayed the most open evil, Byakuya, managed to make it through the whole game, I suppose that Hyoko is going to as well.
Okay.
That counts as a hope fragment.
I guess that makes sense. Moving from one end of the spectrum to the other.
Moving? Hey, who are you dudes?
It's nice to finally meet you gals. I mean...
Put your eyes up, buddy, eyes up.
I'm Hajime Hinata.
Gotcha. And, who's this other dude? Ooh, he's kind of hot. Huh? Haven't we already met? Oh, I'm sorry. I pretty much suck at remembering names, like you just started a brand new game or something, and there's like 16, 15, 27 people to meet.
Asahina, is that you?
I've met so many interesting characters today. It's... Donuts.
Is that Asahina?
I mean, she's got the serious tan.
She's got the same colored hair.
She's got the serious fine arts.
She's got the same habit of not remembering names.
Time appears to have God, Time was really kind to Makoto. Time was really kind to Aoi. And Time is not kind to Byakuya.
I took all of Asahina's donuts. You're welcome.
I'm Nagito Komaeda. If you can, please don't forget my name again, Hina.
Would you like me to draw it on your palm? That's what you did last time. What?
Yo, the name's Akane Owari. Nice to meet ya.
Okay, so not the same voice, but I mean, it's something to think about.
Different colored eyes. She had blue eyes, if I recall, right?
Makoto.
Oh.
I mean, you're right, though. Yo, the name's Akane Owari. Nice to meet ya. Ultimate Gym.
Is that so? Okay, what? That looks like a ship's steering wheel, the pin.
I'll look at that the next time. Akane is known as the ultimate gymnast and an all-around super athlete. Rumor has it she's a wild troublemaker, but her athletic ability is off the charts.
That's not the only thing off the charts.
However, her basics and fundamentals are all over the place, so her gymnastic routines are mostly improvised. If she's in her groove, she performs splendidly. But if she's not, she loses interest and switches it up.
How self-centered. No matter how you cut it, she definitely sounds like a troublemaker. Even so, she's called the ultimate gymnast for a reason, so her performances must be amazing to see.
No, I wouldn't call that a shit steering wheel. I see what you mean, though.
That's me maybe hoping for a coincidence.
I mean, we may be looking too much into it, but
This is what they come here for, Daymon.
You can't help it, especially after the reaction that they just had.
Sucks
at remembering names, and again... A lot of things are the same. Eyes are a different color, but I mean, look at Makoto, totally different.
Yeah.
And look at Byakuya, totally different body.
Right? I can't visualize her as a normal high school student. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I'd like to. I mean, she's got the physique of an Olympic athlete.
What?
You just try it, buddy. I'll knock you out.
You are a knockout. What? What's going on?
Hey, don't tell me you... Oh, I get it. So you have a thing for sexy bodies, huh?
Who doesn't? You're being really loud.
You mean
I know you're
lewd?
doing that on purpose.
You mean lewd? Okay. About the same. I'm pretty sure I'll hit you up for your name again, so when that happens, I'm counting on ya.
You're already assuming that you'll forget, huh?
I may as well just embrace my own personality.
Do I even want to? Might as well. Yay! Squish, squish, squish. Huh? What's up? Do you want to give it a try? Appearances can be deceiving. She seems like a dangerous kid.
Red Evil.
Time to flee screaming after I talk to you.
Yeah, you haven't talked to Nagito yet anyway. Yeah, sure is peaceful, especially for the local ants. If that cow was raised on a tropical island like this, it's probably really tasty, don't you think?
It's just amazing how you're taking everything in stride, Mr.
Hey, Akane, let's talk about eating this cow, huh?
Was it even raised here? I mean, I guess technically.
All right, then. What do we get? Chibi me, huh? Why don't you go ahead and clean up the poop first and then deal with the Tamagotchi present?
Pressing clean doesn't do anything, and I give it presents, okay, which I don't have, but pressing X doesn't do anything. I guess it hasn't made a mess yet. That is pretty adorable, though.
If you say so, man, if you say so. Look, likes, fighting,
Yeah!
and meat. There is no way that
But
Aoi
just, like,
wasn't
working hard.
wasn't so influenced by Sakura.
Yeah.
But again, we could totally be looking too much into that. "4'2", 68 pounds.
Likes squishy squishy. Dislikes lectures, sour stuff.
Squish, squishy. She has to be a kid too.
Yeah.
You can't be 4'2" and 68 pounds in high school. They require you to be a high school student, but okay, that's the way it is, I guess.
Time to hit up the hotel.
Man, it's gonna take us 3 episodes before anything gets going, apparently.
Well, such is the nature of this place.
Hotel Mirai.
Wow. The future, huh? This is a pretty nice hotel.
Perhaps.
The Hotel Mirai, huh? It looks like it's named for the Japanese word for future,
I just said that, yeah.
just like Billy said. When we were told to live on this island, I was worried we'd have to pitch a tent or something. If we can live in a grand hotel like this, I don't think we'll have to worry about being comfortable. Comfort seems to be the goal, after all.
Comfort isn't an option here. We don't even know why we're being forced to live on this island.
Everything in time, Hajime. Everything in time.
How can you just accept this? You're way too excited about living here.
Oh, I'm not excited at all. We just all need to get to know each other for a little bit before we begin diving into all this. Things aren't so bad right now first. Well, it seems obvious that this area would make a good base, so why don't we look around for a bit?
Why is this guy so calm?
Experience. It's all about experience.
It's like he doesn't think this situation is a big deal at all.
This is what I'm here to do.
Has he been through a lot of trauma or something?
I've also fallen like 150 feet and landed on my head. It really hurt. Oh, that's not the trauma you meant. I said the button.
Is anyone even here? I'm pretty sure someone was. Yeah.
Several people.
Lots of people, like
You wanna
half the
just-
freaking team.
Do you want to just leave and...
Yeah, I think that's the best thing.
Yeah, we'll just come back when we're not meeting half the people and exploring important stuff.
Hajime.
Yeah. No.
You know what we can do,
Yeah,
though?
you're right. Huh?
Forget this, let's just reload. Ha! We saved the game, right? Welcome to paradise.
This is an airport, right? So those things over there must be palm trees. I mean, airplanes. Couldn't we use those planes to escape this island? Surely one of you is the ultimate pilot or something. Nah, that's impossible.
Nice tongue, dude.
Blah, 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 blah.
God,
If
if
they were
you...
damaged, I could fix them. but it looks like these planes are just for show.
It looks like if you, we thought he was a mechanic. It looks like if he were to, get jostled and bite his tongue would be severed.
Just for show? The engines have been completely removed. Nothing I can do about that. Completely removed? Are you just gonna repeat everything I say? Everything you say? Whoever brought us to this island must have also done that, right?
So they are real planes, they just have no engine.
The same person who's controlling that stuffed animal, Usami. But who is doing this?
I'm really glad that the first thing that Hajime is thinking of is, like, he's thinking about all this stuff and he's trying to get other people to take it seriously, and this time around, we've got Nagito being like, don't worry about this right now. But this is what we were wanting.
You're right.
And Makoto is getting in the way again.
And why did they bring us to this island in the first place? And how did they do it? The more I think about it, the less sense it makes.
Good boy!
Oh yeah, that reminds me. You and me haven't been introduced yet, right? Don't I look intimidating?
Name's Kazuichi Soda. I'm the ultimate mechanic. Nice to meet ya.
Hello, Mr. Soda.
Kazuichi Soda, huh?
The ultimate shark.
Soda. What the heck kind of name is that? As expected from someone called the Ultimate Mechanic, Kazuichi is a savant when it comes to fixing machines. If he says it's impossible to fix this plane, it's truly beyond repair.
I mean, he can't just build an engine out of scratch.
He'd have to have stuff that he could build one with, I guess.
Even so, to actually remove the engine, whoever's keeping us here must have planned this to a T. You think so too, huh? Doesn't that seem pretty strange to you? Yeah, it's pretty strange, but I think it's an acceptable level of strange, you know?
Acceptable level?
Huh? Well, think about it. It's not like we're being forced to do something dangerous or anything.
Okay.
That was mentioned in the safety precautions for this school trip.
The safety precautions for the school trip? Oh,
remember
okay.
the school trip guidelines written in the e-handbook?
That's an interesting way of looking at it. Like, well, this is going to be weird, but it's not like anything bad's happening, and we are Hope's Peak students.
Yet.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Extreme violence is prohibited on this island. Please live peaceful and relaxing lives with your fellow students. Be considerate of each other and work together to obtain hope fragments.
What is gonna get in the way?
Littering is not allowed. Let us coexist with this island's bountiful nature in mutual prosperity. The lead teacher cannot directly interfere with the students. An exception to this rule is made if any student violates a rule.
Better not say get something from the supplies, like a pet bottle, like a water bottle, and like gluck, drink the bottle, and then just drop it on the ground.
Yeah.
Then what happens? You get carried off and dropped into the ocean and killed?
It looks like we're being kept safe, so why wouldn't this be like any other school trip?
Aside
from everything else!
There is some reason to take that point of view seriously from his perspective, or the student's perspective, just not from ours.
Yeah.
There's nothing dangerous on this island. Spend these peaceful and relaxing days nourishing hope.
Someone needs to start claiming those luggages over there.
I wonder how long they've been moving around.
I wonder if there's anything a clue in them!
Just as Usami said earlier. It seems these rules are in place to help us do that.
Are you saying you believe what that thing told us? She forced us to come here, you know?
Bless you, Hajime! Thank you so much! You're thinking the right things! You're being suspicious! Don't be such a pessimist. You should look at this situation with a bit more hope, Optimism is essential for people to live satisfied lives.
Well, I guess it's okay if we just enjoy our vacation and see how this whole thing plays out, right? If you stare closely at that strange-looking bunny girl, she might start looking pretty cute. You are a strange man, Kazuichi.
I'm pretty sure he means like a cute stuffed animal.
Oh, okay. I can accept that.
Kazuichi Soda and you know, I'm remembering names.
Yeah,
by saying them out loud a couple of times, you know. So, doesn't Nagito seem awfully suspicious? I mean, is it maybe...
You mean beyond all the other suspicions?
Yeah. Do you suppose that he's actually going on... Do you suppose he's taking on that, well, just don't worry about it and accept what you're given, kind of, I'm controlling everything kind of way? Possibly even this is the opposite scenario.
Yeah.
Like, come to a place to nourish hope as a Hope's Peak student, which is the opposite of what's happened in this thing that was developed by, like, the survivors of the first one. I don't understand why you necessarily would do that, but...
Yeah, I think I see what you're saying.
And then it might get crashed by Monokuma, Ultimate Despair, something like that. That is
Maybe
so
he did
weird.
this to try and fight the Ultimate Despair, and then Monokuma's going to show up and wreck it.
I hope all of that is wrong, because I don't like it. I think it's dumb, what I just said.
I'm actually jealous of how carefree he's being right now.
Everything here seems to be set up to make us... Lower our guard isn't right, but you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Really, we can't look at the luggage?
Just as I thought, a blank screen. It doesn't look like a normal television. Seriously, what the heck is that? Okay, there's the camera. For a moment I was like, where's the camera? It's because it wasn't on some tripod, not connected to anything. Alright, so we got a mechanic, this guy, and what appears to be a freaking ninja.
Stop right there. If you value your life, do not come any closer.
Huh?
I said stay back. Oh, very well. I shall accept that courage of yours.
Whoa, what's this guy talking about?
Would you like to know my name? Others may see your courage as recklessness. However, I welcome it.
Are you like the ultimate warrior or something? Woo!
In honor of your courage, I shall reveal to you my name. May you never forget it as long as you live.
You may call me Gundham Tanaka. Remember,
Oh my god!
it is the name that will one day rule this world.
I'm sorry. I believe there was something I heard. Did I hear Gundam?
Yeah, that wasn't just you. Like that wasn't just you hearing it where it wasn't there, Daymon. He said his name was Gundham Tanaka.
Gundam.
It's kind of spelled a little different.
Yeah, that's to avoid copyright claims, infringement, suing, lawsuit. Gundam.
Maybe he's the ultimate pilot. The look on your face is priceless.
Incredulous.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got different colored eyes, and
got Scar.
so what? Like Gundam Versago, Unicorn Banshee. Why is his name Gundam?
Why isn't more people's name Gundam?
Ultimate Breeder?
What?
What?
What does that
even mean?
Rule this world?
Now, no, okay.
Hi, my name is Brock.
I mean, is he like breeding the pets? Is he repopulating the world? Is he gonna go out and hook up with Toko?
I don't know, man.
If you're looking for someone to deny you, wench, look no further. I shall answer your call.
Oh my. He's kidding, right? If he's actually serious, that's pretty out there.
How much is he bred already? He has to be acknowledged as the best.
That ever was.
No, the best
I
at
know.
what he does. I mean, is he really just talking about breeding
Like farm animals or something? Dogs?
Gundam models? Gunpla? Now then, it is my turn to ask questions. Whose master are you?
But sorry, I can't hear you over your scarf, man. Eh?
Which tribe did you make your pact with? Answer me!
Is he going to summon demons or something? Huh? What do you mean pact?
In the fires of pandemonium.
Ah!
Answer me now, though I shall cast you into a watery grave once you do.
Then it's best if I don't answer.
I think he's asking if you used to have a pet.
Like a cat or something?
I love the cute, cuddly pets.
Pet? No, the only animal I've taken care of was a hermit crab we passed around in elementary school.
So, a mere insect.
Technically, I'm not gonna get into it.
Face your powerlessness.
What?
Your magic essence caps at a lowly 5. Trash.
What in the world is wrong with this man? Trash. Really?
Is it wrong to call trash trash? Trash like you should not dare to speak to what is grand as me.
Nagito, buddy, could you please clear up this confusion?
This is my completely regular personality.
Name is Gundam.
Oh my god.
Who do you think I am? I am the great and powerful Gundam Tanaka, Supreme Overlord of Ice.
Oh my god.
Hamsters.
Hamsters.
And a really fat gerbil, or perhaps that's a gerbil.
Okay, we're just moving
So he's
on.
the ice trainer.
Okay. Hold on a minute! Something strange just came out of your scarf. It was the words you were saying.
Is the Tanaka Empire.
Taming evil by using myself as a bed. Truly, this is the secret art of the Tanaka Empire.
I don't even know what's going on anymore. Honestly, I find this stranger than the situation I am
This
in.
is perhaps the weirdest character essentially ever.
Yeah.
It's like something you'd see on a nature show. I guess he totally fits the bill of ultimate breeder. He's so passionate. One of my 4 dark divas of destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk Junpei, has this to say. Okay. So, of course, he's talking about, again, the more Japanese, I can't help it, the Shitenwo, the 4 heavenly kings. It's a common Japanese and Chinese sort of thing. Right. And Junpei, isn't that like right out of 999? Like the pet name that they call that the main character was called? Is that really a coincidence?
We think not.
So his name is Gundam. He looks like a ninja. He acts like the king of hell. He breeds pets. And he basically quotes far more anime stuff than Hifumi did. This is the most Danganronpa character, isn't it?
I have to agree. I'm really curious what the others are going to be like.
He can't last. There is no way that Gundam can last.
Oh.
Because I think he's too awesome.
Yeah.
We're not used to going easy on our enemies, so don't make us angry. You wouldn't like us when we're angry.
Speaking of references.
Here, take this kind fragment of hope. Yeah, I know he seems a little odd, but apparently he did splendidly as a member of the breeding club, and when you actually talk to him for a while, you realize he's basically a nice guy.
Uh-huh. You don't say.
I've heard he can tame any animal and even managed to succeed at proliferating an endangered species.
That's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah. I mean, the pandas Like male pandas run away in horror from female pandas who want to breed, for instance.
Yeah.
They run away in sheer terror.
Well, he probably intimidates them into doing it with his dark mode. Yeah.
Rumor has it he can speak to animals. Well, I was gonna say that's probably just a joke, but then I met him, and so...
Speak with animals? Well, he's certainly eccentric enough in that regard. Dr. Doolittle he ain't. I mean, there's no way a normal person would attempt to raise hamsters inside their own scarf.
Isn't that right, Floofy? Yes. Maybe he names all his pets after mobile suits on account of him being named Gundham.
Go, Zaku!
It's like naming a kid Vegeta. Optimism is essential for people to live satisfied lives. There is no danger on this island. It's wise to believe that while you live here.
Uh-huh. I can't think like that, though.
Neither can I. Billy?
Yeah?
Are we really grinding stats?
When the opportunity presents itself.
All right, now look. Rocket Punch Market.
Yeah.
Rocket Punch Market.
Oh, yeah.
A character named Gundam and Rocket Punch Market. Listen. Do you know how hard this is for me? I mean, okay, if I don't get this out of my system now, I will never be able to move on with my life. I don't care that I am basically the only person who is going to notice or care or understand, but Rocket Punch! Atomic Punch! Dorian Pressure Punch! Steel Crusher Punch! Turbo Smasher Punch!
Do you feel better now?
No, I kind of want to keep going, but there's only a few more. And I actually can't remember the name of Mazinger Zero's punch. Or like Mazine Kaiser's skull. Anyway, that's fine. Good enough. Why is there so many rocket punches? I like rocket punches. Rocket punches are really good.
Rocket punches are really good. So good they named them all after it.
Apparently so. So, what do we get here?
So, this is the supermarket. It's pretty big. Speaking of, look at those freaking cola bottles.
How long, or how many supplies are there here? Like, is this enough?
They get refreshed daily.
Maybe they do!
If we're on a tropical island, does that mean we're in international waters?
Maybe. Thanks to this place, we won't need to worry about food and other necessities for a while.
For a while?
It's just a figure of speech.
Uh-huh. But there's no guarantee anything here is edible. What if all this stuff is poison?
Bless you, Hajime. But seriously, I love how Hajime is thinking properly.
Yeah.
And not just like, oh, what a bad situation we're in. We're all scared. What should we do? Let's go sit in the dining hall and ignore the problem for 2 weeks. Like that's what happened at the beginning.
Why is everyone dead?
And that's what happened in Danganronpa. Whereas in this, Hajime is like, I don't trust anything. Absolutely everything is wrong. It's something. It's suspicious. We've got to do something about this. And then Nagito is running around saying,
It's fine.
You certainly are the skeptical type. We could have used
Of course I am. Even this supermarket is strange.
I could have used a skeptical kind of guy before.
What? Look around. We're in this gigantic supermarket and there's nobody here except us. And those other two people.
Wow, that can't be helped. Didn't Usami say this island is uninhabited?
That's exactly my point.
Oh yeah, like as in, why is a place like that been built?
What happened?
Yet there is nobody that lives here to use it. Hey, what happened? You okay?
It's nothing. She's staring at me funny.
Your fly is down.
Oh God!
Yes.
Why is she crying?
Bullying a girl? Not cool, Hajime.
Shut up! I didn't do anything!
Oh, so your name is Hajime. If it's okay with you, May I please remember your name?
You're not the ultimate stalker, are you? Of course! I don't mind you remembering it,
I
but...
have no idea what you're talking about.
Sumiki, from the bottom of my heart, I hope we can get along.
Maybe she is the ultimate shy girl.
Maybe...
Mikan, huh? Like the orange
Oh, yeah.
ultimate nurse.
Okay. I mean,
well, that's
Yeah.
why is her arm all bandaged?
I don't know, man.
You know,
She's so clumsy, that's why she's the ultimate nurse, because she patches herself up all the time.
maybe so. My mind is drawing a blank from nervousness. And I went through all the trouble of preparing 5,000 different topics to discuss after introduction.
Good lord, woman! That seems excessive.
It's okay if you take your time and remember slowly. We'll wait as long as it takes.
5 episodes later.
We'll wait for you forever if that's what it takes.
Yeah? Isn't he just putting more pressure on her?
You know, that's right.
Well, I guess I'll just ask you since I won't get anywhere asking her, so... What's her deal?
I'm so sorry. Mikan is the ultimate nurse. If you ever get injured, you'll need her help, so it's best if you get along with her now. If you get wounded and don't treat it, there's a good possibility you'll get an infection and die.
Don't say something so morbid so naturally.
Oh, I'm sorry for laughing so suddenly. Please forgive me. It's just, I can't help it. I'm just so happy. I can't remember the last time I made any friends.
You know, if I remember correctly, Daymon, in Misery, the woman was a nurse.
Misery?
It's a story where a fan of a novel, of an author.
Oh, that, yeah, okay, no, I know what you're
broke
talking
his
about.
legs and like trapped him in her home so that he would continue to write the next chapter.
I know what you're talking about. Well, the impression I'm getting from Mikan is that she's conforming to expected / ideal super polite social norms expected of Japanese girls.
All right, I see what you're saying.
Like beyond polite, asking permission to learn his name.
Yeah, okay. But if it turns out I'm right in this regard.
No, she still might be. I'm not. Oh, not that you actually want to be friends with me. Oh, I'm so sorry I said something so presumptuous. I'll do anything you say. Just please don't hate me.
Calm down, woman.
The tears, they just won't stop. Man. Bullying a girl? Not cool, bro. Not cool.
Seriously? Why does this keep happening?
I'm so sorry.
Okay. Friendship with her.
Okay, all right. So, we're going to go ahead and cut it here. We were planning to go further originally, just a little bit further to try and, work our way through the introductions.
Right.
But I'm not going to lie. My throat is shot.
Mine as well.
Between the two of us, we're going to down a whole bag of hulls. We're killing ourselves for you.